Hello and welcome to Minecraft, where today we are playing with redstone, specifically redstone lamps, and how to power them using a centrally located switch. So, as to demonstrate, you flip the switch, and all of the redstone lamps go on. Flip the switch again, and they all go off. How do you do it, you may ask? Well, it's actually quite simple. Let's go ahead and take a look behind the scenes and see what's going on. So behind the switch, we have a stone block here with redstone. That way, whatever this switch does powers the redstone it's attached to. For instance, if you flip the switch, then the redstone is powered on, and if you flip the switch again, it is powered off. Now, if you come around the back here, you'll notice that the redstone comes along the back of this wall and attaches to the brick directly below each one of these redstone lamps. So it comes all the way around here, and then you'll notice this redstone repeater, and that is because I believe it's 15 blocks. The redstone will only travel 15 blocks before it stops powering anything after that. So you have to input these redstone repeaters to continue the current onward. So we have it come around the corner, and again, attaching to these redstone lamps as well. So you'll notice right next door we have a wall just like it without everything implemented. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of work really quick here, and I'll show you exactly what I did. So obviously we did start with the lever to power everything, and in each of these empty spots we're going to need a redstone lamp. So let's go ahead and put those in place. Excuse me, slimes. All right, and now that we have everything in place, let's go ahead and come around the back. And directly behind, again, if you remember the switch, we're going to have a block. That way the redstone can sit directly behind the block that is attached to the lever. And we need to come out one, and then we'll come along the back wall here and attach it there. Continue it along, and there. And just keep coming down until we get to about here. Now I'll show you what happens if you go too far with this. So we have this whole line of redstone. I'm going to go ahead and power on this switch, and you'll notice it powers on these three lights just like it's supposed to. Now if you come down to the end here, however, you'll notice that something's different. It stops right here. So this is what I'm talking about. So right about here, what you want to do is go ahead and implement a redstone repeater, which then of course continues the current onward. So then you will keep this coming along the back wall, and again we will attach it there and finally end at our last lamp. So there we have it. It's actually quite simple. A few things to note. When I was playing around with this, the direction of the redstone repeater is important. For instance, if you take this away and you place it the opposite direction, it doesn't work. The current will not go through it. So the way I always remember it is when I'm placing my redstone repeaters, when I'm placing my redstone repeaters, I always go in the direction I want the current to go. And in this case, it's this way. And it continues on. So we come back over to our switch, and you will now notice that this turns on and off all of our redstone lamps. Another thing you can do, now that we have this implemented, you can actually combine these two systems together. That way, one switch will light all of these redstone lamps. And of course, you would just want to continue this on. Maybe place down a redstone repeater here. And then obviously, since we are going in this direction, we would want to switch the direction of this redstone repeater. So it continues on down to the end. We would go ahead and get rid of this switch. And now, if you flip this switch here, you should see, voila, all of the redstone lamps lit up. I'll go ahead and do one more walk around here, or fly around I should say, just so you can kind of get a look at what's going on. And there you have it. Quite simple. A centrally controlled redstone lamp system. So I hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did in fact like my video, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And thanks for stopping by.